Hi guys, it's monthly favorite slash hate slash empty videos, and I have crazy amount of products of the empties. It's crazy. It feels like everything ended in January. Look at this. It's really crazy. So I'm going to straight into it. The first product is, I'm gonna start off with the favorite. This is one of my favorites of pretty much like all time. It's a girls only dry shampoo. I have to give credits to Rachel and all the other YouTubers, Australian YouTubers, because this is an amazing product, and I don't know why it took a long time for me to actually try it out. It is just a dry shampoo, but when I buy dry shampoo, there are three things to consider. First one, the price. It is only $2 at Target, and sometimes it can get on sale as well, so you can get it even cheaper. That's a great thing. The second thing is the smell. I notice there are a lot of dry shampoos that has this disgusting powdery smell. A lot of them has it. Batiste, Tony Guy, and what was it, Lee Stafford. I tried them and they all have this powdery weird smell. I don't know what they're gonna smell like on the head, but when I spray in, you know, when I'm using it, it just goes into the air and then it just makes me gag. Like seriously, I cough on it and I just get sick from it. This one doesn't have that powdery weird smell. Even though it has the perfumey smell, I mean it smells fruity, which is pleasant, and it can be sometimes overpowering if I have to say something about it. It can be a little too strong, but it's not really like disgusting smell, or it's not like, you know, too strong. So I actually like what it smells like. It doesn't have the powders, you know, powdery smell. And the third thing is that because I have a dark hair, it shouldn't look like, you know, I just sprayed a dry shampoo and then, you know, the gray patchy bits should not be on my hair. And a lot of the other dry shampoo says if it appears, you know, kind of patchy, then you should rub it with your fingers or you should brush it away and then it will disappear. They're lying. They don't. And well, at least the ones that I've used, it didn't really work that way, and this one does work that way. So it's just amazing. It just does everything that I want it to do. Price, smell, and what it does, amazing. I really love this. They have the green can, which is a kind of citrusy smell. I seriously thought that it would be good for the guys as well, and so it's really universal, like, you know, unisex kind of a smell, I would say. So if you don't really like the girly ones, go check out the green one. And apparently they have other kinds, which is supposed to be like, I don't know, like a glossy finish, I don't know. So there's so many to choose from, and it's really worth checking out. Come on, it's just, you know, less than $2. You can't really beat that price. And the next one is eyeshadows, and I got this from one of the city stores. I don't know, the hard candy one. So well, basically in Australia there is no hard candy makeups, but this store apparently imports a lot from America or something, and I just found this and I thought, you know, I would give it a go. It comes with the little tube of the eyeshadow primer, and this is what it looks like. Unfortunately, these two looks pretty much the same. It looks almost identical on my eyes, and this really orangey coppery color also looks really close to these colors. So even though it has 5 colors in the palette, it almost has got, you know, 3 colors, 1 and 2 and 3. I don't mind this color. This is actually a pretty good color. I really like this kind of dark yellowish brown. I really like this, and also I like this creamy color. There's nothing wrong with these colors. I mean, I really like the color, like a bit orangey brown, so these are fine. But if they have 5 colors, they should have 5 different colors. Next one is also from Hard Candy, and this is lipstick. And look at this packaging, it's so adorable, and the color is called Mannequin, and it is this color. It's almost identical to NYX's round lipstick in Pumpkin Pie. It's really similar, almost like identical, but the packaging is so cute. I don't know if it's supposed to be, you know, the thing that I'm using it for, but when I just, you know, throw it in my bag, all I need to do is just find this hot pink ribbon in my bag when I want to use it, and I just pull it out, and you know, you don't have to go through in your bag at all, because I have a lot of things in my bag and I want to find my lipstick, you know, where it is. So it's just so cute, and to me it is just really practical. I just love the color. You know, I just use this pretty much all the time. And next one is this one. It's Illamasqua pencil in Vow. I think you can use it for, oh, it says pencil for eyes, lips, face and body, so you can pretty much use it anywhere. And it's this creamy color. I don't know if you can see it, but it's this creamy color, and it's just, you know, almost feels like pencil concealer, but I use it in the inner ring. Sometimes you can use white, but white is like too bright, like it's too much. It feels like it's too much. But when you use this kind of pale creamy color, it definitely does widen your like eyes, but it's not too obvious. So I really like this. It's natural but still definitely working. So I really wanted this kind of pencils from, if possible, from drugstore brands, but they don't have it. And I have actually one concealer pencil from Hard Candy, which came with the other stuff. Hold on. I think it came with the Glamouflage, and there is this little pencil, and then, you know, it's great, but I don't know if it's supposed to be used on eyes, so it's just a concealer. So I wasn't really sure about that, and finally I found it, and it was $20. Illamasqua, well, it's considered high-end brand, and probably this is one of the first products that I bought from the high-end brand. I'm quite happy with this. I use it not really every day because, you know, I don't really need to do that every day, but you know, I really love this. I really enjoy using this. You can get it for $20, and it's also from, you know, Illamasqua, so there's no dodgy ingredients or whatsoever if you care about that. The last thing of the favorite is this cover stick from Essence. Seriously, I'm in love with this. I use this like crazy. Look how much it's got left. I think it was like about this, and then I used so much this month and probably last month, and it's just crazy. It's phenomenal. I don't know why nobody else is talking about it. It's totally underrated. It's in a color matte sand, and it's about let's say like this color right here. So it's a little too dark for me right now. Like if I put it on my face, it's fine, but I don't know, it's, to be honest, in winter I can sort of use it, but I definitely have to set it with a little bit lighter powder because I'm a little paler in the winter. And it doesn't really come with any lighter color. It goes darker and then it goes a bit yellower, but it doesn't really go lighter and pinker or whatever. It's just the lightest color. So I think they should have more color, but I had a really bad experience with the Essence concealer from last all day something, and also Stay Natural thing. They were really bad. So I was fed up with it. Pretty much concealers from Essence. But then I saw it, I was like, you know what, maybe I could give it a go because it's really cheap. Then I did give it a go, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy, and then I'll probably keep purchasing this. Now moving on to the hated product, and the first one is Color Tattoo from Maybelline. I know a lot of people love this one, and I'm sorry, I hate to say that. Well, I don't necessarily hate it. I love the product. Don't get me wrong. I actually love the product, what it does and then everything. But I feel totally cheated when I find that products are just coming from only here to here. And the bottom part of the container is just a pure glass, and it doesn't even have any products in there. And it feels heavy and nice and, you know, feel kind of luxurious because it's glass. But the actual products are so little. And for the price, retail price is like, you know, $13, or when you get it on sale it's like 11 something, and I got it off the clearance. It was only $5 or something like that, and then I was quite happy with that. Oh, you know, it's a bargain, and for that price and for this little amount of the product I don't really complain. But for the normal retail price and then this little amount of the product, I can't really justify it. With this dodgy container, I feel like I'm cheated. I feel like I got ripped off. honestly. So even though I love the product, for that price I just can't really justify. And I think what they're doing to make it look like they've got a lot of products and they're just being dodgy. And honestly, I don't appreciate the big companies doing that, anyone doing that. So I was like, not really great. It's not really, there is something wrong with the product. I just don't really like, what they're doing with the packaging. Next hated product, Lee Stafford Argan Oil from Morocco Miracle Heat Defense Spray. Oh, that's a very long name. First of all, I don't like what it smells like. It smells like old lady perfume, and it's got a lot of alcohol in there. So whenever I use it, it gets distributed in the air and then it makes me sick. Second, it has a lot of alcohol and it seems to dry my hair, and that's no good at all. And third, it doesn't seem to protect my hair when I use, curling iron or whatever. So not only it's not doing what it's supposed to do, it just smells horrible. It dries my hair. I don't really feel like there's any good outcome from this thing, and I kept using this from all the way to here. I think I did alright. I mean, I think I endured this product for a very long time and it's still not doing anything. So this time I'm saying, you know what, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. So that's what happened. And then it was not even super cheap either. So I would say it's kind of on a slightly pricier side of the drugstore. So I feel like I lost, I wasted my money, and then that's no good. And the last hated product is Revlon Just Tinted Nail Polish. I got this for my boyfriend's mom, and I thought that she would like it, and after that I bought it myself. I'm sorry, I got you the wrong present, because this one sucks. I think the idea is great, like just tinted, so it's very, very sheer. It's not opaque at all. It's very, very sheer, and then some of the nail features would show through the nail polish. But the problem is it doesn't even go on smoothly. I tried so many times, and my partner's mom, she paints her nail ever since she was 20. So she's been doing that all the time, and even she couldn't really get it even coats of it. And then she said that she used 3 coats of it, and then I had a look at her fingers and they were not even. They were not even, then. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I got you the wrong present. And she was like, oh, that's okay, don't worry about it. But I felt terrible about that, and seriously, don't buy this, because you're not gonna get this even. And then if you want to just keep applying for 5 freaking layers, and then if you finally get it, even, I still don't think it's worth all the time. So I'm not going to use this anymore. I think I'm gonna chuck it. I'm sorry, Revlon, usually I like your nail polish, but this one sucked. Now we're going through the empties really quickly, because I have a lot of things to talk about. Some of them are just really brief, and some of them I might even say something about it. First, Pantene Pervy Aqualight. I started using this because it was half price. Why not? I used to use natural shampoo, whatever, those organic things, which doesn't really have any bad chemicals, whatever. It seemed to make my scalp a bit oilier, and then kind of stickier, and then yucky for the first 3 weeks or so, and then after that I think I got used to it or something, and then it's fine. And this one has a little bit left of the shampoo. I used conditioner long ago. Am I the only one who uses a lot of conditioner, and then I'm just left with a tiny bit of shampoo left, and it just never goes away? I've been using so much of these, and it still has this much and just doesn't really go away. I don't know why. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's not amazing either, so it's kind of in between, I guess. Next, baby wipes for wiping my hands when I'm doing makeup or wiping tools, whatever. I always have baby wipes on my dressing table. This is Dimples from Big W, so Big W brand. There was nothing wrong with it. It was quite cheap and it was really good, and it comes with this flappy bits, which is really important because it dries out really quickly if you have only, the sticky, almost like a makeup remover kind of flappy bits. But this one, not too bad. Next, Nivea moisturizer. This is Rich Moisturizing Day Cream for dry and sensitive skin. It looks like this. The jar is heavy because it's made of glass. Not a big fan, but I don't know. I got it with the $2 off coupon, and also $2 off. It was already $2 off, so actually $4 off of the normal retail price, so that was a good deal. Honestly, like, it sometimes burns on my skin, even though it's for dry and sensitive skin. Good thing is it has SPF 30, and I don't have to put on, you know, sunscreen on top of that straight away, so that was really nice. It was moisturizing, but it was not really doing anything significant to my skin either. So would I purchase for the normal retail price? Probably not, but you know, it's not really a bad product either. And second tub of the Herbal Essences long-term relationship hair mask. I love this. I talked about this in the other favorite video. I still love this, even though I'm using a different one right now. This is my second tub, and just love what it smells like. Revlon Grow Luscious Plumping Mascara. Okay, it didn't really do like a really dramatic lash thingy, but look at the wand. It's actually quite huge. When you compare it with my eyes, it's quite big. Okay, my eyes are really small, but anyway, look at it. It's really big, and it's not really like fluffy, you know, and it's just, you know, flat cut. So I didn't really think that the brush was special or anything, and it doesn't seem to grow my lashes either. So it's not a bad mascara, but it doesn't really give you like Peppa Boom kind of, you know, volume either. So if you want a natural looking lashes, if you want to get mascara that is supposed to be good for your eyelashes, you know what, it might work for you. So it's worth trying if you like that kind of things. But if you're looking for something that gives you really dramatic, you know, kind of eyelashes, then this probably is not really good for you. Toner that I got from a Japanese cosmetic store in the city, and it had a little whitey bits inside, and that was really weird. It dissolves when you put it on your face, but that was kind of weird. And also it was really good to brighten up the whole complexion. So I've never really seen this in Japan, honestly, but still, like, it worked, and then it did the job. It had a really rich texture. It was not really just a normal water. It was almost like rich, almost like the consistency was kind of in between the cream and just normal toner. So that was really moisturizing, kind of funny feeling, but you know, that was okay. And nail polish remover, there's nothing really special about it. Oh, wax strips. These I talked about in the eyebrow video, and honestly I prefer this one because it was much easier to use. It leaves less residue of the wax, and when I use this, like, I got itchy, like a bumps around my eyebrows, so I don't know, maybe I have reaction to this, but honestly I just really like this one better because it's so much easier for me to use, so I'll go for that again, probably. Finally, this I used up completely. I talked about this in the favorite video, and I made sugar scrub, or I made scrubs with sand, beach sand and stuff like that, and finally I used it all up, and I love this one. Another gel cream thingy from Daiso. I used it all up. Still happy with this one. I will definitely repurchase. And oh gosh, it looks really wrong. Trilogy Rose Hip Oil. I think it's a certified organic rose hip oil. This not only moisturized my face, but I think it did make my skin condition better. It did improve. My skin was really on and off, and sometimes even exactly the same moisturizer would sometimes burn terribly, and sometimes it's okay. So like, I just didn't know what to do, and then I started using this, and it seems like it has actually stabilized my skin condition a little better. Of course it would still burn sometimes if I use a really strong chemical, blah blah blah, whatever, and it not only it moisturizes, it does stabilize, and also I think it did kind of brighten up my whole complexion. I don't think it works for scars, stretch marks, or wrinkles. I didn't really see significant improvements on that, but still I loved what it felt like, although it has a kind of funny smell. Still, it's a natural stuff, so I'm like, I can tolerate it. It's much better than overly scented products on your face. So I would probably repurchase this one. I really liked using it. It's kind of pricey, I have to admit, but you don't really use much, and it does make my skin better, so I'm probably gonna repurchase. And then this like squeezy bit got really wrong. I don't know why. When I was using it, it was totally fine, but I think I stored it like, sideways, and I think it just got really weird. And last two products are the makeups, and this is Prime Primer from Banilako. This is a Korean company, and then I got this in Japan. Finally, I used it all up. It had actually a lot of products. It's 30 mils, not too bad. But when I pump it out, it just didn't really seem to, go away. It's just I kept using all the time, and finally it's gone, and I'm like, oh, finally. That's what I feel like. And next one is, this is also what I got in Japan. This is Maybelline Pure Eraser Minerals, and I know that this is not available in Australia or America, but this is probably available in Asia, I guess. And it was pretty close to what was it, the Instant Age Rewind, the fluffy thing. It's pretty much the same. The packaging is almost the same except for the colors. It just felt like it was a little bit too dry on my face, even though it was a liquid foundation, not for my skin type. I put it on, wait a little while, and then it does actually go a little darker, so that's something that I wasn't quite a big fan of. But if you have oily skin and if you want almost like a full coverage kind of a foundation, then this would be great for you, if you live in Asia, of course. So that wraps up my favorite slash hate slash empty videos, and I hope you enjoyed it. Also, I have this much stuff to chuck actually. I was just going through my makeup storage, and I found a lot of things that I'm not using anymore. They're too old to use or whatever. So if you want to see it, or like I just don't like them. If you want to see my chuck away videos, please let me know in a comment, and until next time, bye!